Hello, welcome back to another vlog for this week. So if you haven't seen my last vlog, I just basically talked about the chimp commission that I've been working on, and I've almost finished all of the sewing. So I'll give you a little look at what I did last week. It's quite a bit of sewing. It might not look like it, but it is quite a bit of sewing that I got done. So basically I sewed up the entire torso piece. I sewed up one arm, so I got another one to go, and then I did the top of both legs, so I've just got the bottom pieces of the legs to go. And then also I just want to sew an extra piece around here just to make it a bit more pronounced and for it to come over the top here. So that's kind of exciting. And then once everything's sewn, I can give it a bit of a trim in some areas. And yeah, I talked about just adding some extra details like a bum hole to the back and some nipples in my last vlog. So I can then start adding the faux fur to everything, and yeah, hopefully I'll get it finished this week maybe, but I reckon it might be next week that I'll get it finished, and then I can take some photos and send it off home. So yay. And yeah, then I can start working on some new things, and I might start some stuff in the process, because there'll be times where I have to wait for things to dry with this one as I come up to the end of it. But yeah, so I'm going to be working on the next Decoden pieces, and that's going to be the unicorn horns on these little plaque things that I have. So I just want to do an experiment with some medium, and just to see how the cream turns out, because getting the deco cream from anywhere is amazingly expensive. So yeah, I just want to try out some medium and see how it works, but I'm not sure yet. And yeah, so I think the next, I have to put the poll out for the next doll, but I think it's the red panda and something else, but I have to double check on my Patreon what everyone voted for. I also want to get done another watercolor, so the last sunset watercolor, so I'll try and make some time for that today, and just pick a sort of, I know I want to do a neon theme because that's the last one in the two pieces, and yeah, I guess I'll just try and make some time for that today or maybe tomorrow. And yeah, so that's kind of the plan for the rest of this week. And yeah, so that's that. Ooh, that's that. But lots of sewing still, unfortunately. Anyway, I guess I'll start doing that sewing. Hello, gonna end the vlog for today. So, kind of mainly focused on sewing the chimp up completely, which I did, so that's really cool. And I just sort of left it for the bits to dry, like where I attached the faux fur to all of the clay bits. So I can give you a little look at what it looks like. It still needs a lot of work, but everything's sewn up, which is super cool. And yeah, so I'll have to play around with it and just trim some areas that need to be trimmed because it's a bit too hairy at the moment. I also had to sculpt a couple of things, so I haven't baked them yet, but I sculpted a couple of nipples. I'm going to trim the chest area a little bit, but yeah, I sculpted a couple of nipples which I'll attach and then sort of add some paint to, just to blend it in a little bit more. And I also sculpted a butthole, which I'll also blend in a bit more because chimps have buttholes, so I want to capture the anatomy that is correct. And yeah, sometimes you have to sculpt some bumholes. And yeah, so once I give this I think what I might do is I might apply the rest of the faux fur to the face and also the hand bits that need a little bit done. I'll apply that and then I'll give it an all over sort of trim. So there's not a whole lot of fur to apply to the head. It's just mainly the areas at the top here, and you know, just sort of blend it out a little bit along the face here, just to blend it out. And then yeah, I'll probably add some more shading once all that's done, just to blend it a bit more, and he'll pretty much almost be complete then. And I can send him off to the owner, and then I can start on new dolls. Woohoo! So that's exciting. I'll have some more content to put up on my Patreon and on my Instagram and stuff, because I've just been stuck working with this chimp that's just been taking so long. And yeah, so that's the chimp update. Decoden wise, so the next Decoden piece is, I still have to bake all of the little capuchon pieces that I've sculpted, all the little charm things that I'm going to put. So basically I painted up, while I was waiting for the chimp to dry, I painted up some more plaques. So I painted up 2 plaques. One is like a blue ombre, one's a purple. And they're going to be for big unicorn horns. So I've got some unicorn horns here, the resin that I've cast myself. So I've got one blue one, and it's got like, I don't know if it'll capture on camera, but I did like a sparkly blue horn. So this one will probably go maybe on the purple one, I'm not sure yet. But it was meant to be color coded type thing, so it's gonna go on here, and then the cream and pieces are gonna go around the horn. So it'll be like a unicorn Decoden piece thing. And then I have a purple one, which it's really faint purple, but I've got like a purple purling effect on there. I don't know if the camera's catching that up or not, but that one is also going to be on one of these as well. So whichever way, probably down. So that's going to be like that as well, with all of the cream and stuff going around. And then I'll have one small piece, which is a smaller one. That's going to be a smaller horn. I have it, which I think I'm going to sculpt the smaller horn, but it's going to be like a chocolate theme. So it's going to have this chocolate deco cream on it, and then just like chocolatey sort of pieces. I kind of want to make it look like a chocolate box. So yeah, I'll have got that. I haven't used this deco cream yet or before, so it'll be interesting to see how it all works, or how this does. don't know. Yeah, so basically just sort of planning my next dolls. I did want to do like a unicorn doll for this collection as well. I wanted to do like a white one with some like a candy kind of one, with like pastel like mane, but I'll have to think about that. But I would like to, and yeah, so in between the other animal doll that I'm going to do, and yeah, didn't get the time to do a watercolor, but next week, well this week, I would like to do a watercolor. So because it'll go up on my Patreon for the printable, and it'll be the last sunset one, so that's kind of important to do. But anyway, so I'll probably leave it there. I'm really excited to get this chimp finished, so hopefully it'll be finished this week, and yeah, I'll take some photos, and yeah, I reckon he's going to be very photogenic, so yes. Anyway, so I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff, share. Helps my channel grow. Don't forget to check out my Patreon as well. I do want to try and focus a bit more on that. I've just had things happening, so I haven't had too much time to focus on my content lately, but hopefully I can get back on track with that. And yeah, thanks to my patrons for sticking by. I really appreciate it. It yeah, helps me a lot. And yeah, so yeah, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff, and my shop, creaturesanddat.com, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.